You said it's soft, I let it stay, like sugar on a razor blade. A sweet little lie in your mouth while the trap was made. Polished glass and sharpened teeth hidden underneath the glow. You wear kindness like a shroud, so the innocent never know. A paper bridge, a velvet trap, targeting the young and blind, spelling out an ill intent while you speak a word so kind. Wore that grin like gold, left a young heart in the cold. Your stories changed the tattered skin before the truth was told. I saw the shift behind your eyes, a snake in party clothes disguised. One tiny bend, one careful grin, while a fragile soul is compromised. Spoke so soft with sharpened teeth and called the damage love, while carving out the ghost of who she was from up above. And every truth you buried deep inside the floorboards crack kept growing in the dark, and now the floor is splitting back. Now the room feels thin and white under a heart of light. I can hear the warning under every skin tonight. Lies behind smiles, stretching out for broken miles. You fed her sugar, then watched her rot inside the fire. Lies behind smiles, you made a home out of alibis. Now every single promise looks like a knife behind the eyes. I tasted the bitter truth hidden in the back of your teeth, and a smile should never be considered friendly underneath. You made a home out of doubt in every borrowed word, tied her up with pretty tattered knots, then watched as they burned. You fed the roots on salted earth, the garden dying in the shade of every predatory fractured promise that your mouth had frayed. You split the room in two just to keep your toxic view, turning hands that once felt safe into a place she flinches through. Your alibis fell off your tongue like cheap peeling white paint, spreading across a cracked old wall to mimic a saint. You borrowed trust and sold it fast to keep an innocent mind confined. One hand outstretched in faith, the other hiding a knife behind. Now her eyes won't meet mine, her hands shake when she swears. We all learned how to run and hide from the crooked love you wear. Say it, play, say what you did to the kids. No more glass, no more poison little gifts. I watched us rot in real time, slowly, quite lies. You fed the flame with sweet talk until the light died. The mirror kept its witness, and it told me what it knows. A smile is a weapon when you still act close. And every truth you buried deep inside the floorboards crack kept growing in the dark, and now the floor is splitting back. Now the room feels thin and white under a heart of light. I can hear the warning under every skin tonight. Lies behind smiles, stretching out for broken miles. You fed her sugar, then watched her rot inside the fire. Lies behind smiles, you made a home out of alibis. Now every single promise looks like a knife behind the eyes. I tasted the bitter truth hidden in the back of your teeth, and a smile should never be considered friendly underneath. The portrait hanging in the hall is cracked against the peeling wall, full of hollow promises that you always meant to let fall. You passed it off as grace, a little calculated, half-told lie, but every missing piece was just a weapon waiting to multiply. I heard it rotting in your laugh, something hollow going bad, a predator disguised as a savior, stealing everything she had. Every secret had a terrible cost, another young body lost to the hands that shake and call it fine while the line is crossed. But I'm not your cover anymore, I'm not your quiet alibi. I found my spine inside the wreckage, watching the deception die. I got her name back out of your sick, manipulative disguise, and exposed the absolute malice crawling behind your eyes. Say it, play, its witness, and it told me what it knows. A smile is a weapon when you still act close. And every truth you buried deep inside the floorboards crack kept growing in the dark, and now the floor is splitting back. Now the room feels thin and white under a harder light. I can hear the warning under every skin tonight. Lies behind smiles, stretching out for broken miles. You fed her sugar, then watched her rot inside the files. Lies behind smiles, you made a home out of alibis. Now every single promise looks like a knife behind the eyes. I tasted the bitter truth hidden in the back of your teeth, and the smile should never be considered friendly underneath. Paint in my room a softer blue. Thought maybe I'd become someone new. Hung fairy lights across the wall, still couldn't make the silence small. Bought the boots I dreamed about, wore them home through pouring rain. By the time they reached the hallway, they already felt the same. I crossed another thing away on every list I used to keep. The little stars beside the lines never helped me fall asleep. Everyone said you made it. I smiled because I knew I should, but every happy photograph faded faster than it could. Every time I touch the sunlight, it slips between my hands. Every finish line I reach moves somewhere I can't stand. I keep chasing after colors that disappear by dawn. Tell me where happy goes when it leaves without goodbye. Why does every little miracle only last one night? I hold it close, I call it home. I swear this time it'll stay, but every dream I finally reach finds another way to fade. Maybe joy's just passing through. Maybe it was never mine. Maybe I keep breaking flowers, trying to make them survive. Maybe love looks different when you're not afraid it'll end, but I only learned that lesson after losing it again. New haircut in the bathroom mirror, lipstick on a coffee cup. Everybody said I looked alive. Why didn't that feel enough? Bought myself fresh flowers, watched them slowly bend. Funny how they looked exactly like the way my weekends end. I rearranged the furniture like maybe that would move my heart. Changed the pictures on the walls just to give the hurt new parts. Opened every window wide, still couldn't let the feeling in. Sometimes I think happiness gets tired of where I've been. Every wish becomes tomorrow, tomorrow becomes gone. Everything I finally find starts letting go at once. I keep reaching for forever with hands built for goodbye. Tell me where happy goes when it leaves without goodbye. Why does every little miracle only last one night? I hold it close, I call it home. I swear this time it'll stay, but every dream I finally reach finds another way to fade. If I stop chasing sunsets, would they stay a little longer? If I quit asking for forever, would today feel any stronger? Maybe all this wanting is the thing I can't outrun. Maybe every empty ending starts before it's even begun. My closet's full of versions of the girl I tried to be. Every sweater holds a season that slipped away from me. I keep saving little moments like receipts inside a book, trying to prove they happened even after they were gone. Maybe nothing lasts forever. Maybe that's the hidden cost. Maybe every beautiful thing was never meant to be possessed. So I'll leave the window open when the morning starts to glow. If happiness can't live with me, maybe I can learn to let it go. Every time I hold too tightly, something slips away. Maybe love was never meant to promise it would stay. Maybe all I ever needed was one beautiful today. Tell me where happy goes when it leaves without goodbye. Why does every little miracle only last one night? I hold it close, I call it home. I swear this time it'll stay. Maybe happiness isn't forever. Maybe it's the moments that we couldn't make remain. You called it love, then shut the door like a judge. Your sweet words came with a heavy bruise line. I learned to read your footsteps like weather in my chest. Every quiet room got louder, every promise turned to dust. You smiled with the blade behind your pretty hands, took the warmth from my name and left it in the sand. I wore your blame like a tattered second skin, swallowing nails, giving your dark world my trust. A house can look like home when it's built to break your bones. I learned to flinch at doors and sleep with teeth clenched alone. Your sorry was a chain you hid inside my chest until the tenderness was completely laid to rest. And I've been till I heard myself break. Kept handing you a name I didn't know how to shake. Bit by bit you pulled the thread and fed the flame. Now the mirror knows my face, but it hides my shame. You made a monster out of me, piece by piece, so quietly. Touched the soft inside my chest and turned it into stone. Now I've got glass where my heart should have been. Heart turned black from the scars you drew within. You made a monster out of my love, out of my blood. And the thing you built is coming back for your flood. You took the small things first, then you stole my sleep. Left me counting ceiling cracks while you preached of loyalty. You took my no and dressed it up as a little joke. Fed on my fear like wine until my spirit broke. You kissed me like a warning, then blamed me for the fire. Every time I tried to leave, you bound me up with wire. I swallowed every lie like pills in a paper cup. You wore my tears like proof and drank my breaking up. Your love was a locked room with my breath on the wall. You praised me when I bled, then blamed me when I fall. I watched my own shadow grow a vicious set of teeth underneath the heavy damage you made me keep beneath. I was gold once, I was soft before you ruined the place. Now hurt wears your features and it calls itself my name. You turn my love to armor in the blue porch light. If I got sharp and cold, it's from the cuts you bite. So look at the beast you built and tell me why the thing you caged is waking up and wants you to die. And I've been till I heard myself break. Kept handing you a name I didn't know how to shake. Bit by bit you pulled the thread and fed the flame. coming back for your flood. Bruises bloom where your hands used to pretend to care. Left me isolated, choking on the stale, heavy air. Every I love you, you muttered, left a deeper burn as I watched the innocence inside me twist and turn. One more lie from your mouth and the venom finally grew, transforming every piece of me that ever trusted you. The girl you knew is buried deep under the grid you made. You forged a blade from my life. Now fear the spark it gave. I won't wear your ruin like a crown. I am done with the disease. If I bite back hard tonight, it's your own hand that bleeds. You lit this fire, you kept the keys, you locked the cage tight, but the monster that you manufactured steps into the light. I was gold once, I was soft, before you ruined the place. Now hurt wears your features and it calls itself my name. You turn my love to armor in the blue porch light. If I got shopping called, it's from the cuts you buy. So look at the beast you built and tell me why. The thing you cage is waking up and wants you to die. And I bent till I heard myself break. Kept handing you a name I didn't know how to shake. Bit by bit you pulled the thread and fed the flame. Now the mirror knows my face, but it hides my shame. You made a monster out of me, piece by piece, so quietly. Touched the soft inside my chest and turned it into stone. Now I've got glass where my heart should have been. Heart turned black from the scars you drew within. You made a monster out of my love, out of my blood. And the thing you built is coming back for your flood. I smile for the room while my chest goes black. Lipstick on a bruise, I learned how to act. I wear my calm thin like a borrowed coat. Hands in my pockets to hide all the smoke. Hands stay still, eyes look clean, but under the surface, a broken machine. You read my face fast, like it tells the truth, but under the ribs I'm breaking loose. I smile with my teeth while my ribs hold storms. I say I'm fine like a line I've worn. Paint a clean line straight across my mouth. You call it calm now, I call it fallout. Nails in my skin as I nod like it's easy. Letting the mask wear thin and freeze me. Forced to put on my best face for the crowd while the internal wreckage screams out loud. You read the shine, you missed the crack. I hold my shape while I fade back. Say what you see, say what you want. I keep the storm in a locked up front. One bad breath and the whole thing shakes, but I swallow the ache for everyone's sake. I wear the mask so well you never can tell. What breaks inside stays deep out of sight. Trading the damage just to survive the night. I'm crumbling in private, still shining for you. Behind this facade, nothing is true. The curtain is up, but I'm torn at the seams. Living a lie while the dark underneath screams. I laugh at the joke like it doesn't hit. Wear my calm so well you almost believe it. Every soft word has a tooth beneath, and every sweet face has a storm in me. I nod at the table, I laugh at the room. My eyes say hold on, my mouth says it's cool. Standing up straight stay near? If I spoke my whole weather, would you disappear? If I let it show, would you still stay close? Would you hold my hand when the whole thing blows? I don't need saving, I need the room to be all the sharp edges and still be in bloom. I can look alive while I fall apart, pretty on the skin and torn in the dark. You read the shine, you missed the crack. I hold my shape while I fade back. Say what you see, say what you want. I keep the storm in a locked up front. One bad breath and the whole thing shakes, but I swallow the ache for everyone's sake. I wear the mask so well, you never can tell what breaks inside stays deep out of sight. Trading the damage just to survive the night. I'm crumbling in private, still shining for you. Behind this facade, nothing is true. The curtain is up, but I'm torn at the seams. Living a lie while the dark underneath screams. Lipstick on glass and a folded laugh, smudge the whole truth just to look on track. Every soft promise gets caught in my teeth. I learn how to hide it before it can speak. At the table I laugh at the right time cue. My lips say through while the venom breathes true. I keep my voice neat, keep my pulse out of sight, but the dark keeps moving just under the light. I wear my face like glass, clean lines, no cracks. You call it calm, I call it practice. My hands stay still, my jaw stays kind, but under my ribs there's a riot line. Don't ask me twice, don't read me wrong. I'm holding a hurricane behind my tongue. I learned young to keep the teeth hidden deep, because a painted face is the rule we must keep. Split down the middle, would you still stay near? If I spoke my whole weather, would you disappear? If I let it show, would you still stay close? Would you hold my hand when the whole thing blows? I don't need saving, I need the room to be all the sharp edges and still be in bloom. I can look alive while I fall apart, pretty on the skin and torn in the dark. You read the shine, you missed the crack. I hold my shape while I fade back. Say what you see, say what you want. I keep the storm in a locked up front. One bad breath and the whole thing shakes, but I swallow the ache for everyone's sake. I wear the mask so well, you never can tell what breaks inside stays deep out of sight. Trading the damage just to survive the night. I'm crumbling in private, still shining for you. Behind this facade, nothing is true. The curtain is up, but I'm torn at the seams. Living a lie while the dark underneath screams. Like it opens every door, but all they want is the frame. They never asked what it's for. I laugh at the table. They watch my mouth move, trace the surface like a sentence they already knew. I walk in, heads turn fast. I'm a body before a name. I could be burning in front of them. They'd call it a game. I learned to stand still, let the room take what it needs, but every glance pulls something loose that never comes back to me. And it gets so cold in the center of the room when you're seen by everyone and known by no one. I could scream every truth I carry, they'd still only hear the hum of a face they want to frame, not the storm it came. a picture, not a person with a pulse. They praise the surface and leave the rest untouched. I keep my soft places folded up and small, because every time I open up, they just want the wall. I learned to wear my face like armor made of glass. Smile for the room, let the ugly questions pass. I got a storm in my chest and a garden locked inside. 100 broken planets and a voice they never tried. They speak in the ear as a myth, like I'm only made for this, but I could drown right in front of them and make so call it bliss. Every compliment lands like a door, closing on something real. They love the frame so hard, they never learn how the frame feels. And it gets so cold in the center of the room when you're seen by everyone and known by no one. I could bleed every word I'm made of, they'd still only see the hum of a face they want to frame, not the storm it came from. Beautiful, such a cruel word to live inside. They want the shine, they want the shell, they love the skin and leave the rest behind. Say my name like it's the whole of me, then look away when I try to speak beautiful. It's a cage with a view, and I'm still in here waiting to be seen through. If I go quiet, do I disappear? If I break open, will you still be here? I'm not a mirror, I'm not a prize. I'm a whole world burning behind these eyes. Take the gold away, take the glitter too. Would you stay for what's underneath or just pass through? I've got hands that never held right, and a name they've never earned. I've got rooms inside me nobody's entered, full of things I never got to say out loud. They call it lucky being looked at this way, but luck doesn't keep you warm when the room empties out. If I crack open, will you flinch, will you run? If I tell you I'm more than the surface I'm from, I'm not the frame, I'm not the face, I'm the thing that fills the space behind every smile you borrowed, every silence you replaced. So look me in, out of me, in, past the skin, past the shine. There's a person in here running out of time, and it gets so cold in the center of the room when you're seen by everyone and known by no one. I could give you every broken thing I am, they'd still only see the hum of a face they want to frame, not the storm it came from. Beautiful, such a cruel word to live inside. They want the shine, they want the shell, they love the skin and leave the rest behind. Say my name like it's the whole of me, then look away when I try to speak beautiful. It's a cage with a view, and I'm still in here waiting to be seen through. You walk impressed and bright, shoes tied, answers clean, perfect smile on a split frame, polished like a warning sign. You hold the room like you belong there, never miss a beat, never miss a cue. But I've seen that wall before, and I know what it costs to get through. You show up 10 minutes early, you fix everybody else's mess. Your calendar is color-coded, your hands don't shake under the dress. You say I'm fine like a practice line, gold star steady in control. But your eyes give you up every time, saying something the smile won't show. I see crackle under all that shine. The seam you keep stitched so tight. You hold it together like it's your job, but even a steady hand breaks at night. Damage, and it doesn't show, not in the way you think to look. The ones who seem the most put together are the hardest ones to read. Behind the perfect frame, behind the practice face, the ones who never fall are the ones who bleed. Everybody claps for the ones who never crack, but I see the bruises when the curtain is the wall. You don't have to carry every fracture by yourself. The strongest looking rooms can have no floor at all. You never let the plans shake. You cry when no one goes. Then you wipe your face before the door opens, and nobody ever knows. All that polish, all that composure, all that careful, quiet pride can't keep the truth from running underneath. Can't keep the storm locked inside. She has the answer on the first ring. He has the plan, the polished scheme. They never let the room see the long night, so the weight behind the dream. The ones who look the most unbroken rehearse it hardest in the dark. What the world calls compose, like a holding on too tight to the bars. I see the crackle under all that shine. The seam you keep stitched so tight. You hold it together like it's your job, but even a steady hand breaks at night. Damaged, and it doesn't show, not in the way you think to look. The ones who seem the most put together are the hardest ones to read. Behind the perfect frame, behind the practice face, the ones who never fall are the ones who bleed. Everybody claps for the ones who never crack, but I see the bruises when the curtain is the wall. You don't have to carry every fracture by yourself. The strongest looking rooms can have no floor at all. So put down the pose, let somebody see it. You don't have to bleed alone in the dark. One open door and the light gets in. You don't need to drown just to say you're scarred. Maybe the polished ones are the hardest to reach. Maybe the ones who shine are the ones who break. Set down the armor, say the truth by name. Let somebody hold what you can't take. You don't have to be enough for everyone. You don't have to fix it while you fall apart. The ones who look the most like they got it together are the ones still learning how to start. So if that clean white shirt is hiding something, if that steady voice is running thin, I'll stay right here at the edge of your dark, and I won't leave when the cracks come in. I see the crackle under all that shine. The seam you keep stitched so tight. You hold it together like it's your job, but even a steady hand breaks at night. Damaged, and it doesn't show, not in the way you think to look. The ones who seem the most put together are the hardest ones to read. Behind the perfect frame, behind the practice face, the ones who never fall are the ones who bleed. You caught me in the hallway with my hands full of rain. One look, one touch, and the whole room goes thin in my brain. I tried to stay on, I tried to keep my line from the start, but your touch on my wrist leaves a heavy mark on my heart. I lose my own name, swallowing a sudden dangerous spark. Right where you cave in and leave the signature in the dark. Your laugh hits hard like a private velvet drug in my veins. Sugar on my tongue before the panic sweeps through the maze. My mouth says run away, but my body says come near to the wire. I taste your ghost and my blood feet in the escalating fire. I hate how fast I let you in, how good it feels to unwind when your name on my tongue tastes like a countdown of borrowed time. And I try to shut the door, but you slip right through the seams. A little poison, a little prayer, buried deep under my skin and dreams. I should step out, I should let go of this contagious, desperate rush, but my body says yes before I can even process the crushing touch. Oxytocin, oxytocin, you put me under and rattle the bars. You ruin me sweet, making a permanent habit of these hidden scars. I want the hit, I want the hurt, I come back craving the sting. One touch and I'm falling, falling down for the absolute ruin you bring. Love is the chemical drug that I can't seem to throw away or quit. In your skin and mine, you make the deep bruise feel fine. When you split, I keep your text from my skin like a slow bruise and dark bloom, biting my lip against the warning as I make immediate room. Every little goodbye turns straight to a frantic physical need. Every soft word you mutter pulls harder on the dependencies I feed. Your name in my throat is a letter pill I simply can't outrun, reaching straight for the damage just to feel myself get completely undone. I know the crash is coming, I know the massive bill will come due. Still I light up like a match in the rain every time I get close to you. Your fingerprints are left burning on every single door frame. One small chemical dose and I am entirely yours to reclaim. I swear that I'm finished, I swear that I'm completely done with the game. Then you lean close, my hands start shaking, and I want the exact same thing. If love is a cage, I'll rattle the bars until the metal gives way. If love is a trap, I step in clean and let the machinery stay. I'm not in love, I'm in the chain, bound to the sweet, holy pain. If you leave, I'll crave the lack and chase your shadow down the tracks in vain. Your pull feels holy, your pull feels cruel, a sweet relapse with perfect tea. I don't wanna be safe from the spill. Says yes before I can even process the crushing touch. Oxytocin, oxytocin, you put me under and rattle the bars. You ruin me sweet, making a permanent habit of these hidden scars. I want the hit, I want the hurt, I come back craving the sting. One touch and I'm falling, falling down for the absolute ruin you bring. Love is the chemical drug that I can't seem to throw away or quit. Touch your hand and relapse, stepping straight back into the trap. Bare feet on broken glass just to narrow the terrifying gap. I hate the high that consumes me, but I chase it down anyway, letting the room tilt sideways while the rationale slips away. You are the open wound and the velvet cure tonight. In the dark, an addictive internal command that hits every necessary mark. My nerves all sing out in terror, yet I'd burn for the rush, trading my sovereignty away for the brief sedation of your touch. I know what it is, I know how it feels to completely lose my own mind, chasing a chemical phantom that leaves my better judgment behind. Say my name one more time, let the delusion hold me secure, dependent on the poison that tastes like the only remaining cure. If love is a cage, I'll rattle the bars until the metal gives way. If love is a trap, I step in clean and let the machinery stay. I'm not in love, I'm in the chain, bound to the sweet, holy pain. If you leave, I'll crave the lack and chase your shadow down the tracks in vain. Your pull feels holy, your pull feels cruel, a sweet relapse with perfect teeth. I don't wanna be safe from the spill. I want the wreckage hiding underneath my try to shut the door, but you slip right through the seams. A little poison, a little prayer, buried deep under my skin and dreams. I should step out, I should let before I can even process the crushing touch. You say my name like a dare, like I was born above the weather. You trace the seams of what I wear and call your hunger something better. You check my life for the cracks, then wonder why yours feel destroyed. Same hands, same bones, same tracks, but you count up what I've enjoyed. You hold my face up like a coin, like luck was something I was handed. Every inch you want to own had a bruise before it landed. You scroll my worst and call it gold. You see the frame, not the fracture. Every crown I wear is cold, but you only want the capture. You don't want my shadow, you want the distance closed. You want the answer to the thing you won't say out loud. That's jealousy dressed up as prayer. That ache you feel means you still care. You don't hate what I am, you hate the gap between us. And if I shine in your window, let it cut you right. Idolize, that's just honesty, wearing envy's light. I know the shape of that ache, I know the teeth behind your praise. You don't need to wear my face, you just need to rise the same way. This crown is paper, this glow is smoke. If you can wish me into light, then that means you're not broken, that means you're alive. You want the room, I feel so well. You want the spell without the cost. You want the shine without the hell, the kind of light that gets you lost. But I've been broken, I've been cold, back against the tracks, no cover. What you call my easy gold is just wreckage worn like armor. You stand there half angry, half praying, measuring your blood against my dreams. Funny how envy keeps saying what admiration really means. You don't hate me, you hate the mirror, you hate the gap between your breath and mine. The closer you look, the clearer. You just want proof that you can rise. You don't want my shadow, you want the distance closed. You want the answer to the thing you won't say out loud. That's jealousy dressed up as prayer. That ache you feel means you still care. You don't hate what I am, you hate the gap between us. And if I shine in your window, let it cut you right. Idolize, that's just honesty, wearing envy's light. I know the shape of that ache, I know the teeth behind your praise. You don't need to wear my face, you just need to rise the same way. This crown is paper, this glow is smoke. If you can wish me into light, then that means you're not broken, that means you're alive. Don't be ashamed of the wanting, it tells the truth when nothing else will. Jealousy is just hope haunting every room you're trying to fill. You put me up so high so early, like I never had to bleed to get here, but I earned every scar, believe me. What you're calling envy is just fear, so keep looking up if it helps you. Let the hunger make you move. I can be the proof you reach for, not the reason you refuse. Maybe admiration's honest when it doesn't know its name. Maybe wanting what I carry just means you feel night won't let you breathe. I know that empty room, I know what it does when you leave. You lock your hurt in jars, I keep mine under my tongue. Two ghosts in the same hallway, pretending we're not coming undone. You wear scars like a warning, I wear mine like a dare. We smile like it cost us nothing, while the damage fills the air. We could keep it all locked up tight, swallow the bruised up truth. Or we could stand in the wreckage and let it split right through. So don't go home to her alone, don't make a scene out of being torn. If you're going down, don't make me watch from here. Drag your shadow over and let me disappear with you. Break with me if misery loves company, then let it find us both in the same room. I'd rather be cracked open next to you than sealed up and alone with nothing to hold on to. So break with me. Maybe we don't get better, maybe that's the truth. Maybe we just stop pretending, say it to the room. If the world won't hold us, let it hear us both. I don't want your mercy, I want your oath. I've seen you bite your tongue till the blood tastes like pride. I know that look too well, I'll wear it every night. Your hands shake under the table, mine shake in the dark. Two burning matches still afraid to spark. I got a drawer full of bad luck, your name stuck under my skin. You got a room full of silence, where the whole house lets the hurt live in. We could be lonely twice over, or we could share the scar. Two ruined little hearts, beating just a little out of touch. So don't go home to her alone, don't make a scene out of being torn. If you're going down, don't make me watch from here. Drag your shadow over and let me disappear with you. Break with me if misery loves company, then let it find us both in the same room. I'd rather be cracked open next to you than sealed up and alone with nothing to hold on to. So break with me. Maybe we don't get better, maybe that's the truth. Maybe we just stop pretending, say it to the room. If the world won't hold us, let it hear us both. I don't want your mercy, I want your oath. Let's not call it saving, let's not call it love. Just two broken bodies me.
I wore my lucky coat to an empty room. Kept my hands full of plans, never tasted fear. Spent my clean little days like they owed me proof. Never counted a blessing till they all disappeared. Then the floor gave out and the lock clicked shut. No safety net, no second cut. Cold towel on my sheet soap on my skin. Every broken little hour let the light rush in. I lost my name, I lost my pride, down where the clean lights couldn't hide. I thought I was ruined, I thought I was done, and the gray turned gold on the morning sun. And I swore I'd never need to know that place, but the dark had a lesson. It had to take it all first, before I could see what I had, before the good could hurt. Hitting bottom, that's where I learned what a soft day cost. You can't bless the daylight if you've never been lost. I came back differently, I came back clear. The worst of it made the best things feel real. Sometimes the fall is the only door. Let me be honest, it was held down there. It took my silver skin and stripped it bare. But in the wreckage I found my spine. Found the small bright side buried alive. I don't curse the crack, I don't curse the bruise. Some truths don't bloom till they cut right through. I knew the good room by the bad one first. Bare feet on the tile when the house felt cursed. Every cheap little blessing looked too small to hold, till I met the cold and it showed me what I'd sold. The bruise taught me mercy, the crack taught me room. The broken down winter made me wait for the bloom. Now I feel warm water and I don't flinch. Don't waste 1 minute, don't lose the grip. The warm hand held out feels like a song when you've crawled through the dark for too long. A grocery bag heavy in my hand, small brave miracles I can finally stand. And I would never ask for pain, I would never chase the fall, but the broken ground beneath me was the only thing that showed me I could lose it all and still come back. Hitting bottom, that's where I learned what a soft day cost. You can't bless the daylight if you've never been lost. I came back differently, I came back clear. The worst of it made the best things feel real. Sometimes the fall is the only door. Let me be honest, it was held down there. It took my silver skin and stripped it bare. But in the wreckage I found my spine. Found the small bright side buried alive. I don't curse the crack, I don't curse the bruise. Some truths don't bloom till they cut right through. Now I don't fear the crack in the glass I carry. It lets the hard rain through and keeps me wary. If I never fell that far, I'd still be blind to the mercy in a full glass and a calmer mind. I came back tougher, I came back awake. The lowest ground showed me what I could take. So if I touch the edge again, I won't call it shame. Some lessons only bloom in the ugliest place. I heard my own name from the deepest hole, and the dark said, look, now you know. Not because it loved me, not because it lied. I just had to lose it all to feel alive. And I swore I never need to know that place, but the dark had a lesson. It had to take it all
the only door. You came home hard, hands like a storm. I learned your mood by the shape I was worn. Your ring left scars under my left eye. I smiled at the grocery line and practiced the lie. Mascara down to my mouth, door shut, neighbors out. I wore your shame like borrowed clothes and learned to make myself small. Your sorries came like rain, wet and gone by noon. You kissed the edges of the pain and broke the bone in two. I knew the shape of every slammed-in door. Kept my keys in my fist, kept my breath held tight. Every room felt like a fight, and I covered it up with a laugh and a coat. Told myself keep still, told myself don't choke, but the mirror kept that purple truth, and I started hearing something underneath the bruise. Shiner, that was your word for what you left on me. A mark, a warning, a way to make me small, but something underneath it kept refusing to fall. I took the dark and fed it back, named every crack in the glass. No more begging, no more pleas, no more folding on my knees. I heard my own name return in the space between your rage. Something in me woke up, something learned to break the cage. I stopped saying sorry for breathing in my room. I stopped folding in to make space for your gloom. One packed bag, one hard breath, your shadow left me there. I traced the outline of every bitter night and let the cold air in. Late nights, broken glass, your anger moving fast. Still I stood in the frame, still I kept my own name. Every scar turned into proof I was mine to save and keep. What you left to darken me started waking in my sleep, and I held my breath and I let it go. Every cracked up piece starting to glow. From the hurt you left came a steady flame. Not your broken girl, not your victim neither. That was your word for what you left on me. A mark, a warning, a way to make me small, but something underneath it kept refusing to fall. I took the dark and fed it back, named every crack in the glass. No more begging, no more pleas, no more folding on my knees. I heard my own name return in the space between your rage. Something in me woke up, something learned to break the cage. Now I walk out with my head up high. No more flinching when your shadow sides by. I wear the word like gold now, not the wound you meant to keep. I rose up from the bruise, I rose up from the floor. I tore off the silence and I wanted more. Look at me now, I don't fold, I wear my truth like gold. Every bruise turned blue, then turned bright. I became the thing that brought me life. I'm the spark you couldn't crush, I'm the fire in my chest. I'm the shiner now, and I shine for myself. And I held my breath and I let it go. Every cracked up piece starting to glow. From the hurt you left came a steady flame. Not your broken girl, not your victim